back to NoClueGaming.
Hey.
Hey. I'm here with Arian. I'm Leah. What's going on? Okay, so where we left off, we just finished the jungle area. We're now on to... Ooh, look! The last scout fly for Sandover Village.
I like his epic reach for that. From now on, anything on the top shelf, that's how I'm reaching for
Just
it.
like...
I'm just gonna be like, yeah!
And you're gonna slowly burn it down like... But, so right now we're doing the Sentinel Beach. And what I like, how when I went and, like, recorded this, is I did the jungle first, because I knew that it'd be much easier to do the whole beach as one unit, instead of do the beach, go to the jungle, turn on the power, then come back here for, like, a tower.
Okay.
So, like, this is all of it. And I found those freaking orbs I couldn't find in previous recordings.
It was so funny. We wasted, like, what, a half hour trying to look for that or something?
Yeah,
crazy.
it was, okay, so you know, like, the monuments back there?
Yeah.
Where, like, you can chase the doves? Behind the first one is hidden. There's an alcove in there, and they were all right there. So I was like, you can't hear it because I didn't have like a microphone open while recording this, but I just went, "Are you kidding me?" And like, I just got so angry.
No, but that's good because people might have not known to do the jungle first and then that, and they could have wasted a lot of time and saved them a lot of time.
Yeah, so do the jungle first. You can talk to all the villagers also, but since I know what to do, I was like, screw that. So, yeah, it's just basically, you know, old cutscenes of saying like, hey, go and do this, and I'll give you a power cell. Oh, hey, go and do this, I'll give you a power cell. So it's just like, it's basically their fetch quests. But this was back in the day when fetch quests were exaggerated.
Stop trying to make fetch quests.
No, that's what they're called. They're called fetch
I know,
quests.
but I love that movie. He said fetch. Of course I have to say that.
What movie? Mean Girls. Oh my fucking god. I saw that movie like maybe once, and because of my passion for hatred for Lindsay Lohan, I could not get through.
Yeah, the first time wasn't, but after a while I just gave in because I love it.
I thought she was such a whore, and I was just like, I can't watch
fuck
anything.
you, Lindsay Lohan. Watch
But it was even like when Parent Trap came out.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
was like, fuck.
Yeah.
She's like so goddamn annoying, and that fake accent.
Yep.
I was like, god damn it. Anyways, even as a child, I knew she was, I'm going to say it, wretched. But anyways. Let's do more Would You Rathers. These are video game Would You Rathers. You can definitely leave your answers in the comments below, or give us your Would You Rathers, and we will graciously answer them like we've done in the past on past videos.
Yep.
But anyway, so there's 9 because the last episode I did 1 of the 10. So, would you rather have to beat your Flappy Bird high score of 50 or complete the hardest Super Mario Maker level in existence, which as far as the person who posted this knows, only the creator has beat?
I'd go for the Super Mario.
Yeah, same here. I can't stand Flappy Bird.
No, and it's not a challenge. I played it for a few minutes and I got so bored because I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just sitting here like that.
Like, boop,
yeah,
boop,
I got bored with it pretty fast. I would definitely
Whereas Super Mario, I feel like we could have fun with that.
Yeah, it's a challenge. We should record that.
Don't get too caught up, okay? This is just a would you rather.
But we should record that. How cool would that be? To record that level of us trying and see who can get farther, or just see if we can actually beat it. So that would be pretty fun. Good job, would you rather?
Okay. Would you rather have every game you ever buy in the future be as rushed as Sonic 06 or 006? I don't fucking know.
Right.
Sonic 06, which by the way was like a game everyone was looking forward to. It was completely rushed. It was just complete shit.
Yeah. It was a total letdown.
Yeah. Or have every game have half its content be chopped off for $60 DLC.
Oh, you mean like it is now?
No, like you only get half the game. So like halfway through the game it stops and it goes, would you like to continue the rest of the game for $60?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure the game is already at $64.19 still. So instead of being $64 with maybe like $20, $30 of DLC, you're looking at almost $120 for it.
Yeah, but my thing with that is you get a rush game at $60, cool, great. But are you getting all of the game either then? You know what I mean? You're not really getting all of the game then either. Because look what happened with Sonic, look what happened with I don't know, the numerous handful of games we could name right now that were rushed.
Let's see, No Man's Sky?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking disappointment.
I'm sorry, but Titanfall to me, Titanfall 2 especially, felt very rushed to me.
It was
No
very
one
rushed.
agreed with me on that, and I'm like, it was rushed, dude, and you got the same game. You literally spent another $65 for the same
But with
freaking
multiplayer.
game. Exactly.
No, excuse me, but with the story.
Okay, yeah, the story mode, but that's what I'm saying, like, and then Call of Duty's even doing it now. I mean,
Yeah.
look at they just went downhill, so no, I would rather play halfway
At least
through.
they went back to World War II.
Yeah.
Which I think that, now that I'm thinking about it, Battlefield is World War I and they're doing World War II. I'm going to assume that they're, instead of going to be on the same page, they're going to be like, hey, listen, try hard. So, this year, we're thinking of doing, like, the Cold War. Is that cool? And then it could be like, all right, we'll do, like, the French and Indian or something.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. If
That
they
would
go
be
and do
pretty cool.
different wars. Can you imagine running around as an Indian with a fucking tomahawk?
That would be pretty
Like-
cool, especially in our area, though, for people who aren't around here that actually, like, follow us from different states
That's
and countries.
why, okay, so that's why I liked Assassin's Creed 3, because it took place in upstate New York.
Yeah.
It took place in the East Coast. You got to go
That's
to
the one.
Boston.
That's the only one
you
I
got
wanted
to go
play.
to the, like, colony of New York.
Yep.
You were in the Adirondack Mountains. What's his name? Desmond and all them? They found the piece of Eden in the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York, and I was like, I fucking live here. So like, I thought
That's
I
actually
liked
pretty
it
cool.
because it was my history.
Right.
It was how my city was founded. It was how Boston was like
Yeah.
created.
But that's what I liked. I do like that because it's cool to see
Yeah.
that about your own hometown and seeing how it's created. Even though we know the history, it's like we still like seeing it done and
Yeah.
we can play through that history.
It was the history of the East Coast, which
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing. And then a lot of people didn't like it. And I
Yeah.
was like, granted, some people on the East Coast said like, oh, I know this shit already. But I was like,
That's not
who
the point.
cares? I was
You're
like,
playing through
we're
it.
playing through
Yeah,
it.
you're living it.
And then, of course, other people who mostly were in, like, Central and the West Coast and all that were just like, it bored me. And we're like, well, okay, that's fine, but it's our history.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit what you think.
You get everything. Shut up.
But if you look at it, like, England got their history. France got their history.
Yep.
Uh,
Egypt's getting theirs.
Egypt's getting theirs, yep. Let's see.
The pirates.
No, I'm trying to think, like, maybe, like, where's Nassau and all those located? It's not near the Bahamas, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, but around that area, they got their history. Assassin's Creed 1 was Jerusalem, like, so people over there got their history. Like, so what I like that people aren't getting is they're attacking certain areas, which is
I want to
really
know
cool.
if they're leading up to one big thing. You know what I mean? Because they're
Yeah.
kind of jumping around. So it's either they're jumping around the map just because they're like, oh, this will be a cool place to do a history, or are they kind of doing this and then it's gonna all kind of come into one giant ass thing that would be really badass.
Or like when you
one-
get the final piece of Eden, you're taking down the Templars, like it all
yeah,
makes sense.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it all kind of connects.
And
to
then
why you're
Desmond comes
doing
back
that.
as the leader of the fucking Templars.
There you
Could
go.
you believe?
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
There's your
And then
next game.
But the next Assassin's Creed I want is because it's mostly first person people now. You should be a create your own
Okay.
person. You know what I mean? Because they've done it with Dragon Age, so
Yep.
you know it's possible. But in a way to where, like, you know, it's your own character who you take over. But, like, for the final game, you know what I mean? Because then it's your person. There could be, like, this whole assassin battle, which, like, it could be co-op. Oh, fuck, what game's coming out that's co-op? That I was like, what? It's co-op! Far Cry 5 is co-op.
That's co-op.
It's co-op,
Alright.
yeah. So that'll be fun. I'm not a
That'll
big
be
fan of
fun.
Far Cry, but you know, I have played it like a little bit of multiplayer now.
When we were working at GameStop, I think I rented one of them to try it out. And Far Cry 3 actually, because
Yeah.
I was there for that release. So I don't know, it was a pretty good game. I would try it though, especially the multiplayer.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so next, would you rather? Would you rather have bad graphics or bad story?
Bad graphics.
Bad graphics. And that's an easy one.
Yeah.
I would go
We
for
grew
story.
up with bad graphics. Like,
Yeah.
it's
We
not-
grew up with bad graphics. We've seen the worst.
Yeah, I want the story because that's what gets me involved in video game. Like the graphics are now they're a part of it only because we have the technology for it. But my thing is character development and the storylines. I want to feel like either I am the character or I know the character, if that makes sense. Like I want
Exactly.
to be
Like
a
when I
part
got
of this
accepted
game.
into, or before I got accepted in University of Technology and I was on Facebook and
Yeah.
I was like making this whole status of why I want to go there.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, UAT, which is the University of Advanced Technologies, is basically a gaming school.
Yeah.
And it's online too for gaming degrees. And they, go all the way up to Masters, by the way. So just to let that out. But I was saying, like, because I said, like, I want to work for Naughty Dog. That's my ultimate goal. And I was saying, like, you know, in Jak 2, when you're in the forest, because, you know, you're just, like, in this, like, city and everything, and then all of a sudden you find this motherfucking forest in the middle of it. And it was just so cool. Like, I would sit and, like, watch, like, the trees move and, like, the sunset and sunrise. And my mom would be like, what the hell are you doing? Play the game.
Right.
And I'm just like, I am.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't that kid that rushed through it. Like, my cousins would. Like, my twin cousin, Andrew James, who you met, they would play the game and then never touch it again. Once they beat it, they were done with it.
I can't do that.
But I would go back, because granted, my first run through would be like, boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
and I'd go and beat it. But my second one, I would take in everything.
That's why Fallout.
The way the
3 took me
vehicles
so
move,
long.
the way,
Yep.
like, the effects were when you swim, the way you swim. Like, when Kingdom Hearts 1.5 came out, all I did was, on Destiny Islands, is have Sora swim in the water, because I was so amazed. I was like, holy shit, look
But
at all the
that's the
stuff
stuff
they
that I
did.
like with it. You know, nowadays the graphics, yes, it's
Yeah.
like Fallout 3. They're not the best of the best graphics, but I still enjoy it. Like, I look up at the sky constantly. I
Yeah.
always do, because I love watching.
Like,
that.
Skyrim, I'd run and just look at
Yeah,
the
that's what I did too.
Like-
Oh, Skyrim, oh my god, that takes me forever.
And then a troll would come out of nowhere
Yep.
and, like, beat the shit
That
out of
takes
me.
me forever.
Oh, yeah, see? So I'm like, motherfucker, and I'm counting. I'm like, well, there's 2 and there's 4, where are the rest? So I was like, oh, man. And, like, as I'm, like, looking for them, I'm like, oh, shit. And then, like, as I got him, I just went with a feeling, and I found him. So, as you can see, I'm just playing with the cannon now. Ignore me. Ignore past me. But anyways, so yeah. What? Oh yeah, so anyway, so that's why, like, I wanted to go into a gaming degree, because, like, I like those things. It's not like, oh, I play games and I like them. It's like, no, I like everything.
Yeah,
I
like
like
every
the
part
art
of it.
and everything that, you know.
It's not only the challenge, it's everything associated with it you take
Yeah.
into it. And I'm not, like, downing other gamers by any means, but there are a group of gamers, like your cousins, who will just, like, run through it. And then that's it. And, like, yeah,
Yeah.
they might appreciate it, but we get sidetracked with the, oh my god, look at how the water drips, or, you know, look at how the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
Like, all that other stuff. So, yeah. I don't
Like,
know.
in Kingdom Hearts 2, when you got, like, the longboard and everything, I would just go in a circle and have the camera in such a way that you looked up at Sora, and I would just watch for, like, 20 minutes. Him swaying back and forth, his clothes,
I
his
do that all
necklace,
the time.
how his hair moved,
Yep.
and I was just sort of like,
It was, like,
how much
memorized
work?
by it.
Yeah, you're
exactly.
memorized, because you were, it's just,
Because you know, like, well, people like us, we know how much work needs to go into it, and then you really think, like, but how much work needs to go into this?
like, when I was looking at it, I was like, they really, like, got the physics down
Yeah.
on the board, you know, even his pant legs, even the smallest thing
Yep.
was moving, and I was like, and this was the original Kingdom Hearts 2, and I was just sort of like, damn, see, here they are, look at these bastards, I got so mad, and I was like, oh, that's cool, great that they're right there, but yeah, anyways, so we kind of got off track, but that's why I want to go to college and work for Naughty Dog, because they're all about art and animation, which is my degree title. It's the degree of gaming, art, and animation. It fits. It works. It's so
like
smooth
a
off the
puzzle.
tongue.
It's just right
It's
there.
so smooth. But I liked it because I would be working on character modeling, props, so like the lamp or the tree, which is stuff that I admired when I was younger. Oh, by the way, I got accepted, and the only things, before they got my transcripts, they instantly accepted me, which means they like me. I already got a call, and I have to call him back. He's my advisor. But I know he's going to be like, send the transcripts, and I have to read the form he sent me before we start talking. So I'm like, I'm not going to call him back and be like, no, I haven't done any of that yet.
Yeah.
You know, so... What was I doing? But anyways, I get so distracted. But, so basically what I'm saying is, yeah, I got accepted in, like, I think I applied at 6:40 and then p.m. and then the next day at, like, 1, I got an email saying I was accepted. And the only thing I did, I think I was on my phone at this point, so sorry. I kind of got distracted. I get distracted a lot. But it's only 16 minutes, that's okay. But, the only thing I did was fill out who I am as a person. And I got a little mushy, and I was like, you know what? if this is gonna work out, I gotta be honest.
Right.
So I mentioned that. I mentioned I've been playing games since I was 8, and I just took in everything. Like, it wasn't just a game to me, it was a home away from home. And, you know, it was questions like, oh, did your family support you in your options, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, they do, they're iffy, but, you know, they know it makes me happy. But I just kept talking about, like, and usually they're trying to get people that know, like, C++ and everything. Don't know any of that. But,
C++
you know.
is the devil's handwriting.
Yeah, it's a programming thing,
Awful.
and it's the worst. But, you know, all I said was, you know, my games are my home away from home. You know, I've always wanted to work on them, and I like the animation and the art, which is why I'm pursuing this degree. And that's all I said. Like, I got a little bit mushy. I wish I could go back and see what I wrote. But basically, essentially, I blabbed on about, like, you know. And they said something about, like, your character's personally. And I said something like, you know, it's one of those sections where people go, oh, I'm the best, I'm perfect, and I said, like, I have my moments. Oh, it was like decision making, and I said I play the devil's advocate a lot.
Yeah.
And I said, like, I'm not going to agree to something that I may not be in favor of, and it was like, how does the situation usually take? And I said, if the situation goes great, it worked out. And if it doesn't go, then I learned my lesson. I can learn from that in the future. And then I submitted all that, and then instantly was accepted. And in the acceptance, they said that they went based off what I wrote. And they were like, we want her in our school.
That's awesome.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it on that. So if you like Jak and Daxter video that we're currently doing, which is a platinum walkthrough for PlayStation, please like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have yet to subscribe, and the next episode we are going to Misty Island.
Whew! Did you get the shark?
No, I didn't get the shark. I'm sorry.
Oh, that guy.
I hate that guy. I hate the lurker shark. But yeah, so next episode will be Misty Island, and that's when the death count goes up.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Actually,
how far are we going to get before we get
No,
a
we're not
wonder
going to
or
get
two
too
on
far,
there?
but thank you for tuning in to this episode of NoClueGaming, and we will see you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, bye.
Hold on.